Hello everyone, welcome to Code Refactoring lecture series. So today's lecture we are going to learn about Code Refactoring introduction. So what we will learn today, what is Code Refactoring, why Code Refactoring is used, Code Refactoring options available in Java. So these are the three topics we are going to cover today. So what is Code Refactoring? In computer programming, it is a process of restructuring existing computer code. You write computer program in any language like C++, Java, PHP. Okay, you can restructure the existing code which you have written. Why we need to restructure the code? So that complexity of the code is reduced and it is easier to understand and easier to read. Okay, so you can restructure the code without changing the functionality or working of the existing code. So it changes the factoring without changing its external behavior. So behavior of the program is not changed. Whatever output it was giving before code refactoring, same it will give after code refactoring also. So functionality or working of the code won't be changing. Only the structure or the way the code is written will get changed if you apply code refactoring option. Now why code refactoring is used? To improve the design of the code, structure of the code and implementation of the code which you have written. It preserves the functionality of the code. Functionality means working of the code. Suppose I have written the code to add two numbers. Even after refactoring, functionality of the code will remain same. That is, it will add two numbers only. Okay, the working of the code won't change. Only the way the code is written will get changed. It improves the code readability. You can easily read your code after doing code refactoring. It reduces the complexity of the code. Complex looking code, it will make it simple. Improves the source code maintainability and improves the performance of the code. When you apply code refactoring to your code will run faster, time of execution will get reduced, and it will utilize less memory space as compared to the previous code that you have written. Okay, after doing code refactoring, your code is going to take less memory space. So now which are the options available in code refactoring? Okay, we are going to learn code refactoring in Java. So inside the Eclipse, there are many options available for doing code refactoring. So one of the option is extract class option. So what this extract class option is doing? It moves the part of the code from an existing class into a new class. So when you apply extract class refactoring option to your Java code, it will try to create a new class from an existing class. So that you can do using extract class. You can move the part of your code from the existing class into a new class. Then similarly we have an extract method or extract function. Extract method means what? If a very large function if you have written or a very large method if you have written, 100 lines are there in that function, then you can create a new method. Instead of keeping all 100 lines in that single method, you can create a new method. So some part of that larger method will get shifted to the new method by breaking down code in smaller pieces so that it will be easily understandable and you can easily read your code. Then the next code refactoring option available in Java is move method or move field. You can move your method to the appropriate class or source file. Inside your Java project, you can create many classes inside a single project. Suppose you have written one function inside first class, then you can remove that function from there and move it to the other class which is present in the same project. So you can move methods or field to other classes inside the same project. Then you have rename option. You can rename the method or rename any field. Renaming means what? Changing the name and giving the name, a new name to your class or function or variable. You can give the new name. If you have, while creating, suppose whatever name you have given, you didn't like that name, then you can change it by using this rename option which is there inside code refactoring. It will easily change the name and it will take the new name. Then next is pull up option inside code refactoring. So in object oriented programming, pull up is used to move to a superclass. We know in object oriented programming like Java, C++, we have a concept of superclass, subclass. So when you use the pull up option, automatically superclass will be created. Similarly, when you use push down code refactoring option, new subclass will be created. Next option is extract variable. Now extract variable refactoring lets you simplify an expression and remove its redundant parts. If you have used the same variable 100 times in your program and you want to same variable is coming again and again, the name is coming, you can remove its redundancy by extracting the variable and creating new variable. Extracting variable means it will create a new variable, so it will refactor your variable. Then comes the extract constant. It makes the source code easier to read and maintain. Okay, you can even extract your constant value. It helps to avoid using hard-coded constant without any explanation about their values or purpose. So this was all about code refactoring introduction. Thank you.